This Just the Facts video is about the Republicans' Big Beautiful Bill. This bill contains a few positive measures, mainly for the highest income Americans, but is harmful to most U.S. households and to our country as a whole. This short video will cover how the Big Beautiful Bill came into existence, a few positive aspects of the bill, and the many very harmful provisions of the bill. First, how the Big Beautiful Bill became law. The only members of the United States House and Senate that voted for the Big Beautiful Bill were Republicans. It passed by the narrowest of margins. In the Senate, 50-50, with the tie-breaking vote cast by the Vice President. In the House of Representatives, the bill passed by 218 to 214. The One Big Beautiful Bill Act became law on July 4th, 2025. In fairness, the Big Beautiful Bill has a few positive elements, most of which are tax cuts. These tax cuts include making the 2017 tax cuts permanent, raising the deduction for state and local taxes, expanding the child tax credit, eliminating tax on tips and overtime, and expanding tax benefits for family offices and small businesses. These tax cuts benefit high-income households the most, and they add to the deficit, which hurts all of us in the long run. Offsetting these few positives are many more, and more severe negatives. The Big Beautiful Bill massively increases the deficit and the federal debt. Tax cuts are not free. The Congressional Budget Office, or CBO, estimates the law will raise deficits by over $4 trillion from 2025 to 2034. The Big Beautiful Bill benefits mostly the wealthiest Americans. The Trump tax cuts from 2017, which overwhelmingly benefited the highest income households, were scheduled to expire, but have been made permanent by the Big Beautiful Bill. To help pay for the tax cuts for the wealthy households, the Big Beautiful Bill cuts healthcare programs by over $1 trillion, pushing approximately 10 million Americans off health insurance. The Big Beautiful Bill cuts a Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program, or SNAP, by $187 billion through 2034. These cuts will increase poverty, food insecurity, and hunger, including among children. The Big Beautiful Bill increases income inequality. Middle-income households benefit from tax reductions, but some of that is offset by reductions in other programs. The lowest income households lose ground because the tax breaks are not worth much to them, and they depend more on the programs being cut or eliminated by the Big Beautiful Bill. Only households in the top 10% win big, about $12,000 per household, which is more than the total benefit for the other 90% of households. The Big Beautiful Bill cuts clean energy progress by gutting tax credits and funding that supported hundreds of clean energy projects and related jobs. The bill encourages fossil fuels. Even worse, a new pay-to-play system allows big oil to jam through massive polluting projects by simply paying a fee to sidestep environmental rules. The Big Beautiful Bill sells our environment to the highest bidder. The Big Beautiful Bill includes more than $170 billion over 4 years for immigration and border security. The law triples ICE's annual budget. Most of this goes to arresting and deporting immigrants already living in the United States, most of whom have not committed a crime, and many of whom have had lawful status. Because of all the damage the Big Beautiful Bill does to our country, it is not surprising that it is not popular with Americans. Multiple surveys have found that about twice as many Americans oppose the Big Beautiful Bill as support it. Even the survey by Fox News found that a solid majority of Americans oppose the Republicans' Big Beautiful Bill. We need your help to spread the word about this important issue. For sources, additional research, and shareable graphics, go to www.texasblueaction.com/justthefacts. Join Texas Blue Action and support candidates who will reverse this damaging legislation.